YouTube. It is I, Sakarma, with a little more 1v1 action at Total Brohammer here. I myself am head of the Cult of Pleasure against the Empire, and yeah, that's right, we got the murder ladies, boys. We got the shirtless army, the naked orgasmic slaughter people against the floppy hats of the Empire. So they also let their freak flag fly, just not quite as high as ours. So we're gonna come right off the bat here. Let's see what we got. So it's a pretty similar build to what I brought before with this army, which I think actually can be okay in certain matchups because Witch Elves are very effective. But you have Sister of Slaughter on one flank, Witch Elves, Sister of Thinking Doom, and more Witch Elves, and then Sister of Slaughter. That's about it, alongside of Marathi, which I brought Soul Stealer, I brought a lot of spells with her. She has a really good kit. I actually like her kit a lot. Swan of Caradon, obviously a good spell. Deadly Onslaught in case I had to snipe out Lords or fight Carl in the sky. Soul Stealer for healing, Power of Darkness for more magic, Melkoff slowed on Cav, and then Soul Blight because, again, to reduce Cav armor, because a lot of my faction does not do, a lot of my composition rather does not do great armor piercing, so that's what I got on Marathi. Over here in the woods, we've got three Doomfire Warlocks, one of them being the Regiment of Renounced Luscious Harvesters variety, so a lot of spells coming out of here, a lot of magic, a lot of bound spells. And then that's about it. That's my whole army. Very smart, very small rather, very elite. Wouldn't say very smart, very small and elite. My opponent, meanwhile, has brought the Empire, so it's a tougher faction. So he does indeed have Karl Franz in the air. Does Karl have his abilities? He's got one, so he's probably going to be able to do some good damage on Marathi. Maybe not kill her. I wonder who would win in a battle. With her buffs, Soul Stealer and all that stuff, and Soul Blight, maybe she could win. I don't know. It would be close, definitely. Definitely be close. Good thing is, of course, he can't heal him. Oh, he does have a heal. Probably with the Jade Wizard, he'd probably win. He's got, over here, he's got the Royal Object of Griffites, the Empire Knights. He's got some spears on either flank alongside great swords, 4 of them, and 2 flagellants. Really, his army looks very well suited to beat mine. You'd think that with all this armor and anti-infantry against my unarmored, anti-infantry, non-armored, non-armored piercing though units. I mean, what is the armor piercing? Even on these guys, it's pretty low, I'm gonna say. 9 plus 8, so they do actually do 17 armor piercing, which is not bad at all, and of course they have very high melee attack, but their health is very low at 4,800 versus 70 something, 6,800. So yeah, this does not look good to start, but we'll see how it goes. So right off the bat, oh, and I have some harpies in the back here. Oh yeah, more naked ladies, more shirtless. Well, I guess these people are more like bird ladies. Is there a term for female birds? But here they come with their hairy bosoms and their good hair. They definitely have funky hair. Look at that. Their faces are cool too. Anyways. So let's get this show on the road. They're coming in with their cav. Makes sense. They didn't know about these guys. They were hidden, obviously, but I realized, okay, there's no reason to get into the back line. There's nothing juicy here, so I'm going to move my cav around. I'm going to get a nice charge on these guys, get some kills. Two kills right away with Marathi, not bad. He's going to bring these Royal Object of Griffites into my Witch Elves, but that is not a good move because they can get Rampage, and if they do get Rampage, they're going to be stuck in a fight they do not want to be in. You can see even the charge did very little damage. I get Marathi with the charge in the background, hoping to keep them here so that they can't escape. We are getting Soul Blight on them, so there goes a couple models already. They lost a couple models. These Empire Knights are going to come in on a weak charge on the flank, not quite the best angle. Over here, the Doomfire Warlocks are putting some damage on these Empire Knights. I'm going to push them back. We are going to try and catch these guys. Again, they have yet to Rampage, except there. Now they did to prove me wrong. And now that they're Rampage, they're going to be doing less damage. They're Melkoffs, they're Soul Blighted. These guys are going to come in to prevent them from getting anywhere. So we just eliminated the Royal Object of Griffites in no time flat. We've been able to knock down these Empire Knights in a Rampage too, along with the Doomfire Warlocks. So they're going to die. They just don't have the stats to maintain and sustain combat. Over here, these units are fighting Spearmen. That's fine with me. The Great Swords are okay, but they're not getting a good engagement. Right now, we're basically able to kill all his cav in one fell swoop, or at least 2. He brought his Jade Wizard in here, big mistake, and that guy gets caught by Rampage, so he's in trouble. Karl's being soul stolen from, and he's being hunted by Marathi, and he cannot be healed because we have basically killed the Jade Wizard. He's stuck in there. He's Rampaged. Karl's now Rampaged, so it's just chaos across the Empire line. And then the Wand of Caradon comes in here, gets some good damage on the Empire Knights. That might have been a lesser Doombolt, I don't know. But yeah, so Marathi's trying to hunt down Karl, and she's doing a good job of it. He's no longer Rampage, but he's still in trouble. And every charge he gets in here, it's not doing that great. It's kind of a lackluster charge, and he risks being Rampaged. And the second they're Rampaged, they do less damage, they get debuffed, and they obviously are fighting units that have very high melee stats. So not the greatest engagement for an opponent here. We are getting rid of Karl. He's taking a ton of damage on his way out. Marathi is not doing great herself, but still, she can always heal, and Karl cannot, because we did kill the Jade Wizard. Yeah, these guys, these Spearmen are going to get, you know, pretty much done for. And now everything is murder frenzied. Murderous prowess rather, has popped. So now we're at 64, 35, 32. Everything is just, you know, doing great. The Sister Slaughter taking almost no damage, except for the Greatswords, who's except for the Greatswords over here, there's not a whole lot that can actually do damage to them. And it's also worth noting, I mean, Sister of Slaughter have 60 melee defense, and the Greatswords have only about 32. That's being debuffed. No, it's not being debuffed. They have 32 plus whatever the bonus is here. 9, so only about 41, so they're not going to hit the Sister of Slaughter very often. Sister of Slaughter are a very good unit against Empire, because Empire has, other than Cav, has no answer to them, and we've dealt with the Cav. So even though Greatswords should do well against Witch Elves, as we know, Witch Elves just do very, very well against armored units for some reason. I think it's that bonus versus infantry. It just makes them much more effective than they should be. But you can see here, we've got them surrounded. Everything's rampaging. Everything's going nuts. I don't know if, I guess Flagellants can rampage, even though they don't have leadership really in the traditional sense. These Empire Knights are going to try and take down the Doomfire Warlocks, but that's not going to work out for them. Marathi's going out here to hunt Karl Franz. He's going to die. These guys will be chased off by my Celestial Harvesters, and we're going to start seeing mass routes. A lot of shattering. Yeah, and their whole army just flees. The leadership core went down, and that's all they've got. And now that's all left is these Flagellants, these brave Flagellants. So naked on naked fight. No shirts here. No shirts allowed. The Sisters of Singing Doom with their orange hair versus the you know, BDSM faced. These guys actually are also very BDSM. It's like a BDSM off. Who is you know, more into that weird sexy crazy time nonsense. So, but then we're getting more Witch Elves here. The more the merrier, as we always say. And then the Doomfire Warlocks come in, and they're just gonna put these guys down in a short order rather. Well, that guy's got a good beard. I almost don't want him to die, but he must. And then, oh, these guys are whipping them now too, so it's just got even freakier. So a good time to be had by all, by this murderous frenzy. So yeah, a lot of shirtless action over there. It's good stuff. Probably going to be demonetized. But so is this build viable? I've brought in about 2 battles, and I've won both in convincing fashion. To be fair, I don't think my opponent played it exactly right. I don't think they should have charged in with their Cav, especially with so much on the field that could rampage them. That was really the end all, or sorry, the deciding factor of the game. Had they come in with led with their Greatswords and their Flagellants and use these guys for flanking charges, they might have been better off. If you use Karl to support the Royal Death Griffiths, he probably could have beaten all these guys, even Marathi, especially when his buff is on. Although I think his buff only affects him because it was the anti-large buff. It wasn't the regular Runefang. So maybe not. It's hard to say, but he would have done all right against Marathi. He could have helped against the Doomfire Warlocks. Of course, they are going to be under the effects of negative magic, of debuffs from the magic of Marathi and these guys, but still, might have been an okay. Again, I want to say, so 2 Soul Blights from these guys, and, 2 Soul Blights from these guys, and then Soul Stealer from these guys, so all good stuff from him. But yeah, anyways, GG my opponent, Foewithel, F-O-Withel, sure. And I'm going to try and bring this build a couple more times, see, tinker with it. I think, again, your opponent may not expect it. That's the way you have going for you. It's very unexpected. These are all very good units. Witch Elves are very good. Marathi's a good unit, and the Doomfire Warlocks are naturally a very good unit. So are Sister of Slaughter, and the Harpies are just there to chase things off, and also getting that back line if they brought a lot of archers. But yeah, no range though, so it didn't really help much either. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around the bend.